Oh, there they go. There we go. There was no way.
Oh, it's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the grass.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Yeah, and running out of time. I mean, he's, you know, desperate. And you see the 36 move down just a little bit. And Yaley and Stenhouse thought he could squeeze by on the next to the wall, and he just couldn't make it. And this kid's ugly. Watch his thing.
Right on top of Ryan Newman.
Hadn't Ryan Newman had cars on top of him before here?
I think the 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards coming to the checkered flag.
Boyer's 15 comes up, clogs the track. Both Labonte brothers.
Rudd gets the jump. He's the early leader. Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car valve over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Watch the yellow car back there just turn left.
And when you hit wet grass, it feels like you pick up 200 mile an hour. But you can see how that barrier gave way when
absolutely
that car got into it.
That barrier absorbed a lot of energy, and I'll tell you what, that nice to see happen.
Watch the 42.
Off of the bumper. Of the 24 of Scott Lagasse, it looked like. And then they just kept wrecking.
All over the racetrack.
Oh, trouble! Elliott Sadler over once and a half and on his roof. Now the car tumbling hard onto the pavement in turn 3. Caution is out. A terrible crash.
You okay, man?
Okay, guys, back it down, back it down. We're not racing.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, you know, one moves and everybody moves, pretty much.
Some talk of whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car. My goodness. That's the part of the racetrack.
Gosh. I can't even hardly watch that.
It's a part of the racetrack, but Murray said was a little slick getting in. Not knowing if Michael changed his line a little bit, got a little too much into that speedy drive. Almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29 with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose.
Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Dog crash. Here they come. Checker flag. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire.
Watch the 07. It'll come in here from the right. In the bottom lane. Clint Bowyer gets slid sideways. Whammo.
And he'll cross the start-finish line unofficially upside down in the 18th position.
On fire. I mean, that's Joey Chitwood.
A year ago, Morgan Shepherd led this race. He has led it today. He finished 13th. He said it was that win.
Oh, out of control goes Kenseth.
Over on his roof.
Get back on the wheels.
Looked for a minute like he might save it, but then got down there. Golly, this is tough.
Yeah, and Matt really did a great job. If he goes up in front, he takes out 15 or 18 cars, so he did a great job of not creating that situation.
Schrader is okay, climbed out of his car unhurt, and I tell you that first because when you see the video, you'll wonder how.
Gets around right there going down into turn 1. Could be a oh my goodness. Upside down,
you're
over.
entering that corner at almost 200 miles per hour.
That had to be quite a ride right there. Got to believe something's happened back here. My goodness, boy, does that not tell you how fast you're going?
With 1 lap to go in stage 1, Matt DiBenedetto is looking for his first ever stage win.
So that's exactly what we were talking about. He was pushing him, couldn't see there. They moved up to take a block. He had to check up, stacked him up, and almost wrecked him.
Yeah, that was almost big between Kyle Busch and his teammate Denny Hamlin. And now look at Kyle Busch go backwards because of that.
And he did. He went backwards because he chose the. Oh, he's wrecking. Joey Logano.
And Keselowski
is in it.
Boy, it's just scary. Anytime that air gets underneath that car, gets it airborne like that. Thankful to see that car get back on 4 wheels and not have a moving around.
Grabbing the window net there. That's a good sign.
Good sign. Good how it almost.
Jeff Bodine out of control. Jeff Bodine, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Jeff Bodine with a wild ride. He's on. Well, now the car rates itself very quickly. Museum piece. Here it is again.
The car getting airborne now. Air gets in the car, turning it up sideways. It comes reverse side and then back down on its wheels, and now it will flip over onto its roof. And Jeff Bodine holding on for dear life as Harry Gant slides by up in the top of your picture. The car sliding up across the track. Just be thankful that a couple of good driving maneuvers to keep other traffic from barreling into Bodine's car. Continues to slide now on its roof. You see the sparks spurring there from the top of the roof. Here's our turn 1 camera shooting as the car comes toward it. Traffic staying up high, and Eli, it's just a miracle no one else was able to barrel into Jeff Bodine.
It's going to be interesting to see what happened in our camera. We picked it up just a tad late as Jeff was already out of control across the grid.
He tried to go on the outside. His car slides up, and there's an accident, but Spencer, huge accident in turns 3 and 4. Stanton Barrett's in the front. 1 car upside down. LaJoy. That is Randy LaJoy, the defending series champion, as he slides down on his roof. In the Fina Chevrolet, 3 cars in the wall, 1 upside down. There is the Glenn Allen car, what's left of the Bill Papke Luxair machine. He's moving around with his window net down. There's the channel lock car of Kevin LePage. Heavy damage both front and rear there on his Chevrolet.
We're in Las Vegas. This is yesterday's race. It's the Busch Grand National. There's a 6-car pileup. When Randy LaJoy in blue goes up on Dick Trickle, Randy LaJoy comes bouncing off the wall in Las Vegas. He goes across this brand new track upside down. Randy LaJoy won't soon forget his racing debut.
It's going to be tough to deal with.
Jimmy Spencer was the first car lined up on the inside, couldn't get a lap back.
Oh, trouble down here. Who is that? Is that the 26
It
already?
is. Amick.
Oh, no, a car just turned down. One car just turned over. It's upside down on the back straightaway.
It's Michael.
26 car back here. He gets around on his own. People start taking evasive action. He's coming down the hill. All of a sudden, here comes Michael
right there. Just
there it goes.
Over the left front. Catapults him upside down.
Just turned him right over. Several cars involved.